This is MATHguide.com. My name is Mark Karadimos. Today we're going to take a look at a special quadratic, and this is actually going to turn out to be a quadratic equation. That's why I'm calling it a quadratic. So, if we have to solve for p, what we're going to have to do is do some math. We're going to have to simplify the right side to get it to look like the left side and do a little math after that, a little critical thinking, some problem solving. Alright, so pause the video and give it a shot. See if you can solve for p. Go. Alright, now that you're back, let's actually go through the steps, and I'll show you step by step exactly how to get the value p. Well, it turns out that we're going to write down the problem. -3 plus 10x minus x squared equals p minus x minus 5 squared. Alright, well, I'm going to take this x minus 5 and I'm going to square it, and I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way. I'm going to show all the steps. So I'm going to put down the x minus 5 times x minus 5, because that's what it means to square something. You multiply it by itself. So I fill the table. X times x, x times -5, -5x, x times -5, another -5x. And the -5 times -5 is 25. So what I'm going to do is, of course, add like terms. And I've got some like terms right there. So if I add those together, I'm going to get a -10x. But of course, I've got the x squared and a 25. Alright, so that's what I get when I square that binomial. So the right side cleans up a little bit. So I get p minus, now this whole thing turns out to be, as the work shows on the right side, -10x plus 25. Alright, but I got to take the opposite of everything in the parentheses, so I'm going to do that. So if I take the opposite of all of that, we are going to get, let's see, the opposite of x squared is -x squared. The opposite of -10 is +10. 10x, that is. Okay, and the opposite of 25 is a -25. Alright, so one thing you should notice after simplifying that right side a bit, or cleaning up the square, is that we have a couple things that are actually equal to each other. And you could see it. You could see it right here. We've got the 10x and then a positive 10x over here. So if I were to subtract 10x from both sides, oops, that's going to cancel the 10x's from both sides. If I add x squared to both sides, that's going to cancel these x squareds in both sides. So what are we left with? We're left with a -3 equals p minus 25. Everything else cancels. Alright, so I've got to solve this equation. It's a little spread out, but that is the equation. So to get rid of a subtraction by 25, what I should do is add 25 to both sides. So I add 25. So what do we get for an answer? We get p equals, add these two together, and I get 22. And there you go. There's the answer. P is 22. Make sure you go back to MATHguide.com and check out other problems of the day. Take care.